Machinery Movers magazine, once again bringing the machine to you. You can probably hear it there. There's a crusher working hard because we're here in BREEDON's quarry here in KINNEGAD, here in the beautiful province of Leinster in Ireland if you're watching overseas. And it's great to say hello to all our overseas viewers as well. So what are we doing here? Well, we're down here to see a brand new loading shovel that's just arrived. It is the Komatsu WA500-8. So here we are at the front end of the machine, the working end of the machine. So this is what makes you all the money, because this is got to be full of material to get inside the crusher. And Komatsu have spent a lot of time focusing in on bucket design. So this is a new improved design which gives better design, better flow, better bucket fill. And it is comes supplied by the dealer in McHale's there in Racool. But BREEDON's have told us they have even a better bucket that's been designed, built, and it's on its way and should be here shortly to be fitted to this machine. So when it comes to loading shovels, what separates the men from the boys is the Breakout Force on the front end of the loading shovel. You want to get in there and break that material out, get a nice full bucket to take to the dump truck or to take to the crusher. And what gives this machine, this WA500, fantastic breakout force is the Z-Link system here. That's, of course, we've got your two hydraulic control suspension booms here fitted to the front boom itself. And inside then you have all this wizardry going on in the computer, and that's the electronic suspension control system, which does a lot of work itself and makes sure that the operator then gets a nice, easy, comfortable ride while traveling along with a full bucket to make sure we have very little spillage. The most important thing when you're working in a very dusty quarry or any dusty environment with a loading shovel is you want to make sure you can keep your air filters nice and clean. Therefore, you're getting plenty of nice, fresh, clean country air right into that engine to give it plenty of bang. So that's why Komatsu have decided to place the air filter here beside the cab door to make it very easy for the operator to get to at the start of his shift or at the end of the shift. All he has to do is undo all the clips, pull off the cover, pull out the air filter, get the compressed air, give it a bang, give it a clean out, put it back in, cover on, and away you go, clips back on, back to work. I'd say a minute tops. Well done, Komatsu.
The monitor panel displays instant guidance messages to help promote energy saving, and the eco gauge indicates the actual fuel consumption. Keep the eco gauge in the green zone for better fuel efficiency.
And when the gauge is in the green, that means that we're doing our bit to help save the Tasmanian fruit bat. Komatsu, I must say, have done a fantastic job on the cab. The visibility is fantastic all around. I can see it. I got the in-cab camera as well, which gives, and the radar gives fantastic safety measures. What I really like about, though, is the setup here in the cab. We've got the joystick control here, if you're part of the PlayStation generation, or you've got the steering wheel here if you're from the 60s and 70s generation. You can't operate both at the same time though, because that would be pretty confusing, but it's really well put together. It's an air suspension seat, nice and heated. It's got a harness strap as well, and what I like is that it all moves up and down together, so you should ensure a very, very fatigue-free shift. The machine designers are always thinking of ways to make life that little bit easier for the operator and of course for our trustworthy, hard-worked plant fitter. And there was a time many years ago when I was on the tools that sometimes you need to be trained in the Moscow State Circus to be able to get into some very difficult spots. But they've changed all that nowadays. And when I want to get into my engine here, I just simply lift up the hooks here, undo the lock, voila! I open up the rear mudguard and it gives me great access then to the engine. It is a Komatsu built engine. Komatsu build all their own engines. This is a 6-cylinder turbocharged diesel which delivers over 350 horses of power, which gives plenty of grunt for a machine of this size. Also, this machine here has its radiator with a hydraulically controlled fan, which means that it's not directly connected to the engine, therefore it only works when it needs to keep the engine cool. That means great fuel savings. When we walk around the rear of the machine, who doesn't like a good rear these days? We've got the multi-beam radar here from Ogden, which gives a great sweep out. So it will pick up anybody or anything that's getting into the rear of the machine. It's fantastic aid to operator safety. And of course, we've got the rear view camera also fitted up there also to give the operator that view, which you can't see, because you're up there in the cab, it's very difficult to see out back behind this machine. With all these tools, great safety. We walk around here, and again, we've got another mud guard that we can just easily open up. Just pull it out there. Again, this is all very quick in seconds. And now we have all our filters on the one side here. So we've got our oil filter, we've got our high pressure fuel filter, and of course we've got our crankcase filter as well. And it's very easy here to do the fuel separation. Dipstick is there. So it's all in the one area, like a little service area here, gives easy access, and they've got a fuel pump there also. So as you can see, the Komatsu boffins have been very, very busy putting together a machine that's going to be very easy to get into service, to maintain, both for the operator and for the plant fitter. Safety is paramount, of course, on any large construction or quarry machine, and that's why, again, Komatsu have given a lot of thought to the layout of the ladders. Good sturdy ladders, giving you a good 3-point of contact at all times. They've also put up these safety barriers as well, or safety handrails around the machine, so you can check out the hydraulic tank level there, and ensuring you're nice and steady and sturdy with loads of room all of the time. And also, of course, we all know with regards to the environment, we've all got to be doing our bit to get zero emissions down. You're not going to get a battery machine this big, but what we try and do is we put in our DEF fluid in here. So again, very, very easy to get to. Just open the tank, put it in, and that helps to keep the emissions down also. So again, as you can see, everything in its place, all easy to get to, making it very simple machine to both operate and to service. So there you go. There's a quick walk around and look at this brand new Komatsu WA500-8, which has been supplied by McHale Plant Sales. You know, we would also like to thank BREEDON, who gave us the opportunity to come down here to their very busy quarry in KINNEGAD. It goes without saying, BREEDON love their Komatsus. Not only have they bought this machine, but they also bought the WA600, the bigger brother, which is working behind us right now, filling up the crusher. That comes with a BREEDON spec pack, which is a little bit top secret, but included is going to be tinted windows, which has to be fitted to this yet. So it's called Pimp My Shovel, and they do a really, really good job of it. It's a fantastic machine, and if you're in the market for a great quarry machine, then look no further than the Komatsu. Once again, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again very soon.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.